What truly earns respect in a world full of noise? Welcome. I want to start with a question. Have you ever met someone who instantly earned respect without trying? Not because they were rich, not because they were famous, not because they were loud, but because of something deeper, something you couldn't quite explain. The moment they walked into a room, people listened. When they spoke, their words carried weight. When they stayed silent, people noticed. And when they left, their presence remained. Now, here's what's interesting. Highly respected people rarely chase respect. In fact, the harder someone tries to look important, the less important they often appear. Respect works differently. It cannot be demanded, it cannot be forced, it cannot be purchased. It must be earned quietly, day after day, through habits that most people never see. Today, we're going to talk about those habits. Not the habits that make people famous, not the habits that make people popular, the habits that make people respected. And by the end of this video, you may realize that respect has very little to do with what you say and everything to do with how you live. The first thing highly respected people understand is that they do not need to react to everything. Most people are emotional mirrors. Someone insults them, they insult back. Someone gets angry, they get angry too. Someone criticizes them, they immediately defend themselves. Their emotions are controlled by whatever happens around them. But respected people are different. They understand that self-control is power. When chaos appears, they remain calm. When others panic, they think. When others argue, they listen. This doesn't mean they don't feel emotions. It means they don't allow emotions to control their actions. There was once a company owner who faced a major crisis. A mistake had cost the business thousands of dollars. Employees were nervous. Managers were blaming each other. The entire office felt tense. Everyone expected the owner to explode. But he didn't. He sat quietly, listened carefully, and after several minutes said only one sentence. Let's focus on solving the problem, not finding someone to blame. The room changed immediately because calmness creates confidence. People trust those who remain steady under pressure. Anyone can stay calm when life is easy. Respect is earned when life becomes difficult. Another silent habit of highly respected people is that they keep their word. Today, promises are everywhere. People promise to call, promise to show up, promise to work harder, promise to change, but many never follow through. Over time, their words lose value. Highly respected people understand something important. Every promise is a piece of their reputation. If they say they will do something, they do it. Even when it's inconvenient, even when nobody is watching, even when they gain nothing from it. Because integrity is not what you do in public. Integrity is what you do when nobody can see you. A man once worked with two employees. One employee was talented but unreliable. The other was average but dependable. Years later, the dependable employee became the leader. Not because he was the most talented, but because he was the most trustworthy. Skills create opportunities, but trust creates respect. Another thing you'll notice about highly respected people is that they do not feel the need to constantly prove themselves. Look around and you'll see many people spending their lives trying to impress others. They talk about their achievements, their money, their success, and their connections. But truly respected people rarely do that. They don't need constant recognition. They don't need applause. They don't need everyone to agree with them. Their confidence comes from within, not from the opinions of strangers. Think about the strongest people you've ever met. Were they constantly talking about themselves? Probably not. They were usually the ones asking questions, listening carefully, and making others feel heard. Real confidence is quiet. Insecurity is loud, and people can feel the difference immediately.
Highly respected people also treat everyone with respect, not just people who are important, not just successful people. Everyone. The waiter, the cleaner, the receptionist, the security guard, the stranger. Anyone can be kind to people who can help them. Character is revealed by how you treat people who can do nothing for you.
There was a successful businessman who attended an important event filled with executives and wealthy people. Yet before greeting anyone else, he thanked the staff who had been working since early morning. Years later, people still remembered that moment, not because it was dramatic, but because it was rare. Respect grows when people see genuine humility. Another silent habit is that they are comfortable with silence. Most people fear silence. That's why they talk too much, explain too much, and argue too much. They feel uncomfortable when there is nothing to say. Highly respected people understand the power of silence. They think before speaking. They choose words carefully. They don't speak just to fill empty space. And because they speak less, people listen more. Imagine two people in a meeting. One speaks every few minutes. The other listens carefully and speaks only once. Whose words will carry more weight? Usually the second person, because value increases when something is rare. The same is true for words. Another reason people earn deep respect is because they take responsibility for their lives. When they make mistakes, they admit them. When they fail, they learn. When things go wrong, they ask themselves, what can I do better? Most people waste energy looking for someone to blame. Respected people use that same energy to improve. This mindset changes everything because blame keeps you stuck, while responsibility helps you grow, and growth earns respect. Patience is another habit that separates respected people from everyone else. We live in a world obsessed with speed. Everyone wants success immediately, recognition immediately, results immediately, respect immediately. But life doesn't work that way. The most respected people understand that meaningful things take time. Trust takes time. Wisdom takes time. Mastery takes time. Character takes time. So they stay consistent. They keep showing up even when progress is slow and nobody notices, because they understand that what you do repeatedly becomes who you are, and who you are determines how people remember you. Before we finish, I want you to understand something important. Respect is not built in one day. It is built in thousands of small moments. Moments when nobody is watching. Moments when you choose discipline over excuses. Moments when you stay calm instead of reacting. Moments when you keep your word. Moments when you act with integrity. Moments when you choose humility over ego. Most people are searching for a shortcut that will make others respect them instantly. But there is no shortcut. There is only character. And character is built quietly, day by day, choice by choice, habit by habit. So the next time you wonder why some people naturally earn respect wherever they go, remember this. It's not their title. It's not their money. It's not their popularity. It's the person they have become when nobody was watching. And the beautiful thing is that anyone can become that person, including you. Start small. Keep your word. Control your emotions. Listen more than you speak. Treat people with kindness. Take responsibility. Stay patient. Do those things long enough, and something remarkable happens. You stop chasing respect, and respect starts finding you. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Keep growing. Keep learning. And remember, the most respected people in the world are often the quietest people in the room.